الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله علي ولي الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I will prove that according to Sunni scholars, Imamah is amongst the principles of religion. The first scholar is Bayzawi. Bayzawi is amongst the well known Sunni scholars. He has a book about methodology, which is amongst the most fundamental of methodology books. That's why more than 40 description books have been written about this book. He says in this book, the Shi'as claim that narrative implies the Imamah of Ali, may Allah be pleased with him. But these narratives are not mutawatir, a hadith whose words are narrated by such a large number. As the narratives indicates, saying iqamah are not mutawatir. The word iqamah refers to the second call to Islamic prayer given immediately before the prayer begins, or the narrative related to saying, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, that we say it loudly or slowly in prayer is not mutawatir, or the Prophet's miracles are not mutawatir. We say in response, unlike imamah, the first two things, iqama and saying in the name of Allah in prayer loudly or slowly, are not amongst the principles of religion, and opposing them wouldn't cause blasphemy or bid'ah. But the Prophet's miracles are not mutawatir because a few people saw them. These sentences show clearly that he believes imamah is amongst the principles of religion, and he says that opposing this issue causes blasphemy or bid'ah. Many of the exegetes of this book have confirmed this issue, and we'll mention them. Muhammad Abu an-Nur Zahir writes in his book, the response of most scholars to the Shi'a's doubt is that there wasn't much motive for quoting saying iqama and in the name of Allah, the basmala, loudly or slowly in prayer, because these aren't amongst the main ahkam. And if someone opposes them, then he won't be an infidel or someone who commits bid'ah. But imamah is amongst the principles of religion, and opposing it will cause blasphemy and bid'ah. Shaykh al Islam Ali ibn Abdul Kafi Sabki writes in his book, the author says in response that iqamah and saying in the name of Allah, the basmala in prayer, that we say it loudly or slowly, aren't amongst the principles of religion, and opposing them would not cause blasphemy and bid'ah. That's why there wasn't much motive for quoting them. But imamah is one of the principles of religion, and opposing it is bid'ah and causes sedition. Muhammad bin al-Hasan al-Bidakhshi, he says the same thing in his book. Fakhruddin Ahmad bin Hassan bin Yusuf al-Jabirdi, he says the same thing as well. Shamsuddin Mahmud ibn Abdul Rahman al-Isfahani, he says the same thing. If imama and khilafah aren't amongst the principles of religion, how can denying them cause blasphemy?